Hello students and welcome to this session on why do we need to study mathematics. Now this session is going to be pretty close to my heart and hopefully by the end of this session math is going to be the favorite subject for quite a lot of you. Awesome. So Satish says hi, Aradhya hi, Shruti hi, Yashasvi, I have Prakash, Kushwant, I'm not able to see. Okay, Gungun again, Ayush. All right, so hello to all of you. And let's, before we start, okay, just let me know if I'm audible and visible so that, we are ready to go. Awesome. Come on, give me a quick thumbs up in case I am audible and visible to you. Good afternoon, Anvi says. Good afternoon, Anvi. All right, so I am getting thumbs up, which means we are ready to go. Now, there will be quite a lot of cases that we discuss in this session that, trust me, are going to blow your minds up, because my mind surely got blown up when I was researching as to how do I let you know that why you need to study mathematics. Okay, so here's the first one coming your way. And we all know what happened when we faced this. Yes, the COVID-19. Now, why am I discussing about COVID-19 here when the session is about why you need to study mathematics? Why do you think I'm bringing this topic up of COVID-19 when my job here is to tell you why you need to study mathematics? Come on, let me know this in the comments box and let's try to make this session a bit interactive so that I am getting some answers from your side as well. So come on, let me know why COVID-19. What is the relationship between mathematics, studying mathematics and COVID-19? What could be it? All right, so there seems to be some kind of delay here. Good afternoon, Deepthi. Okay, without math, we can't calculate. Without calculate, nothing is possible is what Gungun says. Okay, I agree to that. Shruti says math is everywhere. Dhruv, hi. Calculate the positive person. Okay, that seems like a good start. Calculate how many positive cases are there, how the progression of positive cases is happening. In COVID-19, 19 is the math is what Ayush says. Math is a language. Okay, now concentrate for 2 minutes. Okay, give me your best concentration for this 2 minutes. Now there was a Canadian artificial intelligence software company by the name of Blue Dot. Okay, please give me your best concentration. All of you look here. There's no need to comment anything. Just look at what I am telling you. Okay, as I said, there is a software company by the name of Blue Dot. Now this works on machine learning, artificial intelligence, language processing. Now this was the software that predicted the coronavirus outbreak 1 week before the WHO, that is the World Health Organization, declared it. Yes, 1 week before. How was this artificial intelligence bot able to work faster than the WHO? Well, it was able to recognize some unusual pneumonia cases in the markets in Wuhan and alerted all its customers. It did not only that. It collected all the data it could from the airline ticketing services and was able to correctly predict where the coronavirus would transfer to. And the countries that it predicted was South Korea, Bangkok, Taipei, Tokyo, Hong Kong, and Singapore. All of this was done by a machine learning bot. Now, what is machine learning? Machine learning simply uses mathematics. It uses a lot of linear algebra and other mathematics domains to help make this possible. Okay, so this was the relationship between coronavirus, and mathematics that I wanted to share. You must have seen other graphs as well, right? Like how the virus is spreading and all of that. So this was something that I wanted you to know. The Blue Dot software predicted the outbreak 1 week before the WHO, and not only that, it collected data from airline ticketing services and predicted where the virus would transfer, and the countries were alerted. So this was the first relationship between why you need to study mathematics and how it was implemented in the case of COVID-19. Now let's move on to the second case. Now this should be a little bit more interesting for you and surprising as well. What do we have here? Yes, football fans, come on, give me a cheer. The Liverpool Football Club. Now, what am I doing? What could be the relationship between the Liverpool Football Club and why you need to study math? Okay, let me take two names down. All right, Ian Graham. Okay, he has a PhD in theoretical physics from Cambridge University, and he is the director of research at Liverpool Football Club. Let me repeat myself again. Ian Graham, hear me properly, has a PhD in theoretical physics, and he happens to be the director of research at the Liverpool Football Club. Not only that, I've got another guy here, William Spearman. He happens to be the lead data scientist at the Liverpool Football Club, and again, he has his PhD in physics from Harvard University. Not only that, he's also worked at CERN. Let me just write it all down. We all know what CERN is, right? The organization which carried out the Large Hadron Collider and was studying the origins of the Big Bang. Probably like the biggest one for all your physics lovers out there. Now, what am I trying to do here? These two guys, Ian Graham and William Spearman, who have their PhDs in theoretical physics, which more or less uses a lot of mathematics. What are they doing at the Liverpool Football Club? Well, where they are creating mathematical models that help the team, perform better. They have this concept called pitch control, which they study in helping choose the right players, where the players need to be at appropriate time on the pitch, so that goal scoring abilities happen really well. And you must be seeing this when you watch a cricket match. What are people doing there with their laptops open there? Well, they are performing some number crunching, and that data gets run down through various mathematical models, and those mathematical models tell us some useful information. So again, a lot of linear algebra, a lot of statistical probabilistic models happening here as well. So we've discussed two cases. First, the COVID-19, the Blue Dot artificial intelligence machine learning software, and we've learned about two guys, studying theoretical physics and helping out the Liverpool Football Club. Now comes the third case. This, I'm sure you guys should be familiar with. The third one is, yes, who doesn't know this, right? The Google's page rank algorithm. Now, how did Google start? Well, Google was simply a PhD dissertation project of the two inventors, Larry Page and Sergey Brin. Now, both of these happen to have been doing their PhDs in computer science from Stanford University, having a very, very strong background in mathematics. Google's PageRank algorithm is an idea from graph theory in mathematics. So, math in Google algorithm, and then your Facebook mutual friends algorithm. Again, it is an algorithm which uses quite a bit of mathematics again. Okay, you see where we are going with this? COVID-19, and then we went to the Liverpool Football Club, and now we are going through Google's PageRank algorithm and Facebook's mutual friends algorithm. There's quite a lot of mathematics happening here. Okay, and since these are futures, and you are going to be part of that future. Okay, so you've got to know how mathematics is shaping the future. Let's move on to the fourth case. I'm sure you guys must have come across cryptocurrencies in the news, the Bitcoin and all of that. Now, Bitcoin uses a proof of work consensus algorithm to verify transactions that happen, and the mining process of creating the Bitcoins. Now, I'm simply giving you a superficial idea. Now, this is just to let you know that the latest technologies in the field of machine learning, artificial intelligence, data science are heavily built on mathematics. Okay, but now you must be wondering, how does that relate to the mathematics that I study at school? And that's a point that I am trying to come across. Now, Deepthi says, what is an algorithm? An algorithm is simply a set of instructions which tell the computer what to do. Okay, so this algorithm tells the computer, there are certain rules and instructions written by us when we are programming it, because programming, logic and mathematics really bind it together. So these instructions tell the computer what the computer needs to do. That's what an algorithm is. I'm sure that is clear now. I should have made myself clear, when we were discussing the the Google algorithm, the Facebook algorithm, and this one as well. But yeah, now you know what it is. Okay, Bitcoin is a cryptocurrency, but as I said, I'm not going to go into detail of that. The idea was to simply show you future technologies and how mathematics is being used to shape the future. Okay, now I come to the most important part. Yes, in case you still haven't subscribed to the channel, make sure you do, because you're going to be losing out being part of such good informative videos. So make sure you hit the subscribe button to receive all the notifications on time. Okay, cool. Let's move on now from this, and now come to the part where I let you know that this break there will be a lot of exciting mini series which will be happening on the channel. The science project, the level up, the explorers club. Make sure you are participating in all these on our channels, that is the BYJU'S 6, 7 and 8. Awesome. Now let's come to the important bit. What is mathematics and why do you study mathematics? Now all the cases that I put forward initial part of the session, the COVID-19, Blue Dot, then the Liverpool Football Club, and the two guys who head the research there coming from a strong mathematical background, then the Google algorithm, PageRank, the Facebook mutual fund algorithm, how it works, and then the Bitcoin consensus algorithm. All of that was just to let you know how math is shaping the future. Now comes the stuff which is important for you. Mathematics is simply a workout for your mind. Okay, now listen to this. I'm sure you guys are familiar with Usain Bolt, right? Fastest runner. Now, do you think Usain Bolt hits the gym? And if he hits the gym, lifting weights, working out, why do you think he does it? Or you have a footballer here. Footballers, cricketers, all of them hit the gym. My question to you is, why do they hit the gym? What's the need to work out? Come on, tell me this answer in the comments box. Why do you think Usain Bolt is going to hit the gym, lift weights, work out? Why? Type your answers out there in the comments there. Okay, math makes a vital difference to important fields like science, data, schooling is guide. Okay, good. To stay fit is what Netra says. Melantha also says to stay fit. Sonali says to get energy to play matches. Okay, to be fit and stronger, mentally, physical, cool-minded, all right, to make their body fit to play, to stay fit. So you are heading out in the right direction. Mathematics is also something similar. It's just a way to train your mind. Consider this like when you're solving math, you're taking your mind to the gym. Okay, so math is a workout for your brain. It helps you to think in a structured way. Okay, by giving you these puzzles that we do, they help you think in a structured way. Like whenever a problem is given to you, math tells you this: hey, look, doesn't matter how big the problem is, I will help you to develop the ability to break that problem down into small parts. Okay, and then we solve these parts, and automatically the bigger problem will be solved. That's how problem solving works in real life as well. Let's say we are faced with a problem where we want to send a rocket to Mars. Right? That is quite a big problem. How do you achieve that? We break that problem into manageable chunks. Okay, and then a team is assigned to work on all of these subparts of the problem, and then each team here solves that problem. Connection happens, and then you've eventually solved the bigger problem. So as far as I go, math is simply a subject that helps you to think properly. Think in a structured way. All right. Now I have two puzzles coming up for you. Muhammad Shafi says distributive handy in algebra. Can you explain this properly? Okay, we are going to come back to that, at the end of the session, probably when we have the time. But for now, please, stay with this. So as I said, for now, you simply need to understand that mathematics helps you think in a structured way, as simple as this. And what skills are you developing when you are studying math? Well, you're developing your critical thinking abilities. These happen on a subconscious level sometimes without you even knowing about it. Okay, you are developing your problem solving skills. You are developing your decision making skills. And here comes the catch. All right, I've written management consultancies here, business schools. Why have I written here? Now, when you have passed out of your 12th class, there will be some undergraduate courses that you would be doing, right? Like some of you may be deciding that you want to go for engineering, some of you may do architecture, some may do law, some may study undergrad business, some may study medicine, whatever it is. Let's say you want to be part of a company and head the company. You know, let's suppose a chief executive officer, let's say. You've got to go to a B school, right? Like who's the CEO of Google here? Sundar Pichai, right? He went to a B school as well. Who's the CEO of Microsoft? You all know that, Satya Nadella. He went to a B school as well. So business schools have an entrance exam that you need to clear, okay? And those entrance exams have mathematics and logical reasoning in them. Not even that. Even if you're trying to enter a law school later on, a law school also is going to check your problem solving and decision making skills. And how do they check it? Well, math and logic are the only two ways in which they can. Okay, so all of these, B schools, entrance exams after 12, take it IIT, you take business or law, whatever, there will be math and logical reasoning puzzles involved in it. All right, so that's the reason why, another way, to understand as to why you need to study math and develop your problem solving, decision making, critical thinking, because as I said, you're simply training your mind to think in a structured way. Now, I'm going to throw in two puzzles at you, and let's see how many of you will be able to crack it. I am going to give you time to. Sonali says, what is a business school? Well, a business school is a place where you study how to manage large businesses. Okay, so that's what a business school is. Come on, here's the first puzzle coming your way. Let's see how many of you will be able to crack it up. I am going to give you some time to be able to do it. So first, let me just explain you what the problem is. So here you have a bag. Okay, let me just draw the bag out. In a bag, there are 4 tickets, Each ticket has these numbers. There are 4 tickets with the number 1, 4 tickets with the number 3, 4 tickets with the number 5, 4 with 7, and 4 tickets with the number 9. Now, what you need to do here is pick out 4 numbers, okay? And when you add those numbers, the answer should be 23. Simple puzzle, right? Let's see how many of you will be able to do it. Yeah, repetition of digits is allowed. You can select 2 7s, 2 5s, whatever you wish. Okay, so come on. Tell me the combination. 4 numbers which when added should give you 23. Come on. Any comments? As I said, the repetition is allowed. I hope you've understood what the problem is. In a bag, there are 4 tickets each for these numbers. So 4 tickets are there, each with the number 1, each with number 3, 5, 7, and 9. Your job is to pick out 4 numbers out of these. Repetition is allowed. Okay. Gungun says 7 plus 7 plus 5 plus 3. Gungun, does that add up to 23? I don't think so. 14 and 5, 19. That adds up to 22. Ranjan again. Ranjan has picked up 5. I said only 4 is allowed. Ranjan. Ayush, you have again picked up 5, my friend. I said only 4 tickets are allowed. Gungun again says 7 plus 7 plus 5 plus 3. No, that adds up to 21. Okay. 5, 8. 8 is not there, Kushwant. 8 is not there. If you observe the numbers carefully, I only have given you 1, 3, 5, and 7. Okay, Ranjan, again you have chosen 5. I have only asked you to pick 4. Agash says 9 plus. You've picked only 3 this time. I've particularly asked you to pick 4. 5 plus 8 plus 5 plus 5. No, 8 is not there. Come on, let's see if you have answers. Rahul says 1 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5. Okay, that doesn't add up. You've taken way more than 4. You've taken, you should only pick 4. Okay, like let's say 7 plus 7 plus 7. How much does it add up to? 21. How much more do you need to make 23? You need 2 more, but 2 is not there. So how do we solve this question? 995. That's not going to be possible. You've picked 3. I told you you need to take 4. Janvi says 7 plus 7 plus 7 plus 3. No, Janvi, 7 plus 7 plus 7 is 21. 21 plus 3, you've made 24. I asked you to make 23. Okay, enough answers are coming in. Farooq says 7 plus 7 plus 5 plus 5. 7 plus 7 is 14, 5 plus 5 is 10. So there you go, the answer is 24. Gungun says this is difficult. If you would have observed, it would not have been difficult. Now this is something that you guys have already studied. But still, this appears difficult. Why? Maybe you're not thinking, maybe the problem is difficult, but observe. Observe the numbers that I have given you. 1, 3, 5, 7 and 9. Shruti says 9 plus 5 plus 3 plus 6. 6 is not allowed, Shruti. You don't have a 6 here. Okay, now get ready for your minds to be blown up now. The solution is going to be very, very simple. The answer is, it is not possible. You should have thought of that, right? Because look, doesn't matter what numbers you pick. You are going to pick 4 odd numbers, right? Because all the numbers that I've given you, 1, 3, 5, 7 and 9 are odd numbers, right? Let's generalize this now. What happens when you add 2 odd numbers? Take any example, like 1 plus 3, you get an even number. Take any 2 odd numbers. 7 plus 3, you get 10. So when you add 2 odd numbers, the answer is always an even number. So when these 2 odd numbers are added, the answer is even. When these 2 odd numbers are added, the answer is even. When you add 2 even numbers, the answer is always going to be an even number. Right? So it is not possible that you are going to get the sum as 23. Doesn't matter which combination you pick up, when you add 4 odd numbers, the answer is always going to be an even number, and that's the reason why the answer is, it is not possible. That's it. Because all the numbers given to you are odd numbers. So this is mathematics, you know. It helps you think. It helps you think in directions, you know, helps you think out of the box sometimes. Yes, so this was a fairly simple concept. I didn't show you rocket science here, right? I just twisted the problem and made you believe that the sum could be 23, and then you were trying out, but then you failed to observe. And you should develop this ability where you are observing the problem first, observing the numbers, why the numbers are 1, 3, 5, 7 and 9. The case becomes pretty simple after that, right? You've got 4 odd numbers. When you add them up, the result is always going to be an even number. An odd number is not possible. Okay, it's tricky, but yeah, you know, Deepthi says it's a brain booster puzzle. All right, I hope your brain has been boosted now, and you will be able to solve the next question that I have for you, which is going to be a viral question. You know, let's see how many of you will be able to crack this up now. Okay. There's a cat on the table, okay, and there's a rat next to the table here. The cat and the rat have some height. So you've got to simply figure out the height of the table here. Janvi says 123 times. You don't have those many ones, Janvi. There were only 4 ones. And moreover, I told you, you can only pick 4 numbers. You can't pick more than 4. All right, so how would you figure out the height of the table here? Assuming, you know, the cat has some height. The rat also has some height here. Okay, so this one has given you, you know, the height of the cat plus this height. Okay, so this is not the height of the table because the rat comes in between here. And again, I've given you this. So using this, you've got to figure out the height of the table. Come on, let's see how many of you will be able to figure this one out here. This is again a simple. Oh, Sonali says 300. Nayan says 150. Okay, Sonali, you are in the right direction, but a little mistake is what I feel. Come on, guys, observe. Nayana has given us the correct answer. I believe it is going to be 150. Think what mistake you made. Sonali, think about it. Deepa, think about it. Shubhanvito, think about that. 300 will not be the correct answer. You guys are making one small error there. Akanksha, again. Deepthi, 150. Awesome. Look, that's going to be right. Now we are getting correct answers. Well done, well done. So you see, you've used your mind. You know, that earlier puzzle may have, like Deepthi suggested, boosted your mind to think in a structured way. And this is what math is all about. You know, it is simply an exercise that lets you think in a structured way. And when you think clearly, most of the world's problems, you know, hopefully would get solved one day. Awesome. Let's see the solution now. Come on. The solution is going to be simple. Okay. Look, let's say the height of the cat. I'm going to simply write cat there plus this would be the complete table, right? And I will remove the rat in order to get this part. Look, this would be the height of the cat, right? And this would be the complete length of the table, the height of the table, right? From this, I am removing the rat. And then it is equal to how much? 170. Yes, very good. Now, if you look at the second diagram here, you have the rat height. Okay. And from this complete table, you have to remove the cat. Okay. So, plus table minus the cat is equal to 130. Now, all you've got to do here is add these two. That's it. When you add these two, the plus rat minus rat will get cancelled out. The plus cat minus cat will get cancelled out, and you have table plus table. This is where some of you made a mistake. Table plus table is 2 table. Is equal to 170 plus 130 gives you 300. You divide on both the sides of the equation by 2, and this is how you get the height of the table as 150. Well done on getting the correct answer. Awesome. Gungun says 170 minus 130 is not going to be equal to 150. Gungun, that's going to be 40, I believe. So this is a simple way. Look, what a simple equation this is. Cat's height plus from the table you remove the rat, and this is what the 170 represents. And here you add the rat, and from the complete table you remove the cat, and that is what the 130 represents. And you simply add them up and you get the correct answer. Height of the table becomes equal to 150. That's all. Right? So what have you learned from this session today? Well, I haven't taught you about anything magical. This was the only objective was, because even when I was a student back in your days, I nearly freaked out when I saw alphabets in math, because I was used to, hey, there are numbers in math. And suddenly in an algebra class, X pops up. And I was like, what are these guys doing in math here? Because I thought math was about numbers. We add, we subtract, we divide. But where does X pop up? Right? And then slowly and steadily I understood that math is a subject which is designed to help you think clearly, okay? To help you understand that whenever you face a big problem in life, don't freak out, okay? Think and break that problem into parts and solve it out. That's it. The same strategy will also apply to problems in your life maybe, the same strategy. Awesome. Moving on from this, well, you guys know we've got you covered. We are there for you, of course. And this is the Telegram channel. Of course, I let you guys join this. The revision questions would be there. The session notes would be there. Sunday Fun Day facts, your quizzes, homework question, all the session updates. So link is there in the description box. Make sure you're joining the Telegram channel. And this is coming up tomorrow, 11th of May, 4 p.m. Get ready for this mega Menti quiz and prepare all the chapters. I will recommend that you watch the videos that are there on the channel that would act like a good revision. Watch the videos where we did the Menti quiz with you as well. And hopefully in this, I'm surely going to see some winners from this team that we have. Okay, so make sure you prepare well. You have 1 day of time, and all the preparation can be done if you simply watch the prior videos that we have uploaded on the channel for you. And of course, make sure you try out this free trial class. The link is again there in the description box to understand how we take care of our students at BYJU'S, and then personal attention, all of that. You will get to see this. And of course, finally, if you've liked the video, and today hopefully I've at least some of the students, hopefully by the end of this, you guys have understood how powerful math really is. Starting from the Blue Dot artificial intelligence software that predicted the coronavirus just by observing some mathematical patterns, right, before the WHO. The Liverpool Football Club, such a big football club, hiring people with a strong background in mathematics, designing all those mathematical models to help the team function properly. Your Google PageRank algorithm, the Facebook algorithm, the cryptocurrencies, the world is huge, okay? Especially for students who have a strong background in mathematics. And I always say this, we are hardwired to understand math, Okay, so it all comes with practice, guys. That's it. Once you remove that fear that you have in your mind that, hey, look, math is hard, the first step is always the most difficult step. And we are here for you to remove all the fear that you have in your mind, that math is a wonderful subject. Okay, so in case you've liked the video, hit the like button, of course, and share this with your friends. They may also find the facts that we discussed earlier to be really helpful. And if you still haven't, make sure you hit the subscribe button. So, okay, Muhammad Shafi, yeah, this was a doubt. Property of distributivity, you said this will come handy in algebra. You showed example. Okay, can you explain this properly? Oh, I'm sorry, I almost forgot that. Awesome. Let's take this example now. Let's suppose you have this 3 multiplied with 5 plus 2. How would you perform this using the distributivity? Well, you'll multiply these two, right? You multiply this 3 with 5. Okay, and then the symbol is plus. I put a plus, and then you multiply this 3 with 2. Okay, and then you get 15 plus 6, and the answer is 21. Now, in place of numbers, they can be variables or alphabets like we see in algebra. So how would you work that out? Let's say you have a multiplied, or let's just take the most favorite variable, x multiplied with y plus z. How would you open this up? In a similar way like you did with the numbers here, like x gets multiplied with y plus x gets multiplied with z. And x multiplied with y in algebra, we simply write it like xy, and x multiplied with z, we simply write it like xz. That's it. Don't worry, Muhammad, this is going to come later as well. I just gave you an idea telling you that distributivity, we use it a lot in algebra. I hope now it is clear, right? And when we are discussing the topics in algebra, it will become even more clearer when we are solving a lot of questions, because math, you get better at it with practice. Okay, practice is what makes you amazing in math, and when you practice a lot, you enjoy the subject as well. So you never understand math by reading math. You understand math by solving math, by solving problems. Okay, I hope this was understood now. Really confused? Thank you. I hope now it is pretty clear. So that's it, guys. That's it from my side. Until the next time we're meeting, remember to take good care of yourself, keep practicing, and keep getting better and better at math. Thank you for your time. Take care and bye-bye.